So all of a sudden, I was a Halloween fan. And I was like, yeah, I'm on board with this shit. It's awesome. Halloween Kills comes out, and I'm like, oh, what? Come on. Now, this is one that I think Nick is going to have a lot to say about. And we're going to talk about Halloween. More specifically, Halloween Ends. And
Why are you doing this to me? Where's my fucking, where's the Pac-Man at? No, I'm kidding.
This is honestly, you were probably the reason I'm talking about this.
Yeah.
Now, before I jump into this, I'll go ahead and go on record and say that, or I have gone on record and said, I have a checkered past with the Halloween franchise for a long time. Never hated it, but I was not the biggest fan of the original John Carpenter Halloween. Love John Carpenter. He's made some of my favorite films ever. Halloween just didn't do it for me. Once again, as I got older, viewed it a few more times, I appreciated it more. I always appreciated for what it gave to the genre, but the film itself just was kind of like, it's fine, whatever. I appreciate it more now. I do enjoy the movie a lot more now. 2018 remake, or not remake, what do they call those? Redo, or the sequel, the 2018 version that they came out with that retcons a lot of the other movies that came out. I really liked that movie. I liked it a lot more than I ever expected to. Halloween Kills, the 2018 sequel that came out this past year. Didn't like it. It did a lot of things. I've said it plenty of times. You want to know my view on that? Look at a lot of other videos plus a review of that movie and I'll tell you what I thought of it. Didn't care for it. Well, they have a third one, or fourth one, depending on how you look at it. A sequel to Kills coming out. Halloween Ends is coming out this year. It'll be out in October.
It comes out in less than a month, actually.
Yeah.
It's weird. Can I say this real quick? It's weird that it's coming out in less than a month and it doesn't feel like that we've gotten much on it. Does that feel weird to you?
Yeah, but I think that they're trying to keep things under wraps. I think
after Halloween Kills, yeah,
keep it a secret because this is like the big end thing, and we're actually going to talk about that right now. Some of the things that might be going on because some details are emerging. Now, there's lots of things that have been said about this sequel, unsubstantiated and otherwise. So it's you gotta stick with us here.
John Carpenter has the score listing
what's
already
real,
out
what's
for
not.
it. Yeah.
So Jamie Lee Curtis. They're starting to ramp up, talking about this movie more. She was doing some interviews, and apparently, according to her, Halloween Ends will begin 4 years later. We did know that there was going to be a time jump after Halloween Kills, when Laurie, which is Jamie Lee Curtis's character, has managed to pull her life back together. Laurie, now more content, is ill-prepared to face off against Michael Myers. Curtis said Laurie doesn't see Michael coming, and that's a very different result. So the fight with Michael is much more violent, unexpected, and has to be like a street brawl. This movie, in this movie, another character comes in that she's concerned about, but she's not thinking about Michael. And then Michael comes back, and so the fight was an unexpected fight. The other character is likely, this is not her words, this is other people, I guess, speculating, or then I hear it's confirmed, I don't know. The other character is likely Corey Cunningham, played by Rowan Campbell, a new character in the Halloween lore who is accused of killing a young boy he was babysitting. The babysitter murder will trigger Laurie's trauma, and Laurie will no doubt become focused on him. Also, some have claimed that there will be a copycat killer as well, and this is something I had heard quite a while back, like last year around when Kills came out, and we were talking about this one and what was going to happen. That was one of the things they were saying. I think it was when the trailer for this originally came out, that's not Michael, there's someone else in the mask possibly. I don't know. Okay, so being me myself, I look at this stuff and I'm like, what? This is supposed to be the big epic showdown that they've been building to for 1, 2, 3 movies in this fourth one, if you disregard the other sequels. Why are they... they're adding in other characters now and all this, and why would she not be concerned? In the end... Spoiler alert for the last movie if you hadn't seen it, by the way. In the end of the last movie, Michael kills her daughter, just slaughtered like half the fucking town, and became supernatural. And that was the end of the movie. So... she's not concerned with him. She was concerned with him for 40 fucking years. And now she just said, fuck it. He's out there. He killed my loved ones and a bunch of other people. Didn't get caught. We'll let that go. So she just totally pulls away from that. And now she's concerned with this other person who may be a babysitter self-sitting killer or something, and then this might not even be my. Oh my god, I don't have a lot of faith in this movie based on the last movie. What do you think? Because you've also probably heard a bit more about this than I have.
Well,
so give us your side.
I will say there is a track list for the score out there, and I will say that maybe some of the stuff you're saying may be true or not. I won't validify that. I'm just telling you that if any of this is true, I'm not gonna be happy, because one, I know you were somewhat of a fan of the 2018 Halloween. You thought it was, a little bit better than like John Carpenter or whatever. That's fine. It's not. In retrospective, it's fine. It's a fine movie for what it is. But we're at a point now where I don't even know if Danny McBride and David Gordon Green even know what they're even directing anymore. Like, if this is true, they're actually going into territory that Friday the 13th did at one point. I don't know if you remember, there was a movie where one of the kids became Jason at the end of the movie or the beginning of the movie or something. He was having
Corey
nightmares or some shit.
I mean, Corey Feldman. He kind of It ends with him looking all crazy, and then it's either the next movie or the one after that. You think he's Jason. He doesn't actually become Jason, but like you think he's going. They played with that. No, he did.
He wears the mask. Yeah, he actually he puts on the mask and is the one killing people. I think it's right before they brought back Jason, when they like resurrected him through the lightning storm or whatever.
Well, he never actually did. He did at the end of one of the movies. It wasn't the third one. It was the fourth one, I think. In the hospital, he became Jason, if you will, not through supernatural means, but just kind of like through his mental fuckery. But then the next movie, it was like they sorted all that out. They said, "Oh, he sorted it out. He didn't actually go kill anybody. I think he may have killed somebody. I can't remember.
They have like nightmares. It's so convoluted.
That was a thing.
Friday the 13th. Yeah. I love John Carpenter. I love him a lot, but his not giving a shit about his franchises. I don't know if we read this quote or you read this quote. He literally says, "They pay me. I take the money. I don't give a shit what they do. I create some of the music for it." He literally does not care.
Yeah, now
and that's the sign. Now he just plays
80.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he's not protective of his stuff at all, and he just wants to go and play Call of Duty or whatever he does in his daily life, smoke weed, which is fine. He has the right to do that kind of shit. But this just proves once again, if this is true, and I watch this movie and I find this out and this being true, that is just the whole movie is based around a clone, or not a clone, but another different version of Michael Myers or whatever. The rant that I'm going to go on for my review is going to be epic. It really is. I might actually scare my roommates from how pissed I'm going to be. I don't even know what to say. Like, I read the trailer, the score list, and there's some things that I was expecting, but if this is true and this is what is going to happen, I'm going to be mad. I really am. I'm already mad with the David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, who are talented directors and writers, because they do better than I can ever do. But yeah, evil cleanse tonight.
Evil bathes tonight.
Yeah.
and I'm really what disappoints me the most. I know there's fans of the franchise who've been around for a long time, so they have a lot more to be disappointed than me. But what disappoints me is that I did go all those years of thinking Halloween was just kind of, it's fine, it's what it is. I started to get more of an appreciation of it, and then 2018 came out, and I really liked that one, and that made me like the original even more. So all of a sudden, I was a Halloween fan, and I was like, yeah, I'm on board with this shit. It's awesome. Halloween Kills comes out, and I'm like, oh, what? Come on. And I just wasn't a fan of it. And, I mean, if you are a fan of it, that's fine. Different folks, different strokes. But I didn't like where that movie went. And this one just seems like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And maybe it'll come out, and it'll make up for it. Maybe it'll come out, and it'll be awesome. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in it because they kind of burned me last time, in my opinion. There was a lot of things in that movie I just could not get behind. And I was just like, I don't like where they're going here. What I'm hearing about this, it just seems so convoluted and all over the place.
It just seems lazy.
You're supposed to be having an epic ending battle. That's what it's supposed to be. Their epic end to this thing. Just let it be that. Let it be a fucking fight movie the whole damn time. a survival movie. Like we were watching, Nick and I reviewed an episode of something the other last night, and we were talking about. And that's what most of this thing that we were reviewing was just this woman surviving, trying to fight, and it was riveting, if you will. Just do that. Have them fighting the whole damn time. That's what we want.
Can I tell you something? There was a quote that David Gordon Green made about something about Halloween Ends. I can't find the quote, but I found something else that might interest you. So, in an interview with Empire Magazine in the October 2022 issue, David Gordon Green cited the 1980 comedy My Bodyguard as one of the 3 primary films he revisited before making Halloween Ends. The other was Christine, and the other was Butcher, Baker, Nightmare Maker, which I have not seen.
I knew about Christine because he apparently sent either the film or the script over to John Carpenter, and it's got tons of references to John Carpenter's work. Christine being one of them. Cunningham, which the last name of this babysitter killer is the last name of the boy. Christine, the boy. I can't remember his name.
Archie Cunningham.
Yeah, that's his last name.
But can I ask you this question? Have you seen My Bodyguard?
I have. I don't remember. I know the name, but I don't remember.
It had that crazy Adam. I forget his last name. He was of course in Firefly and stuff like that.
Adam Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. I know.
Yeah, the one with the kid who hires like this older kid. Basically has.
I know what movie you're talking about exactly.
Yeah. But I go and sit here and I'm like, so your inspiration was fucking My Bodyguard? Like, that is the weirdest choice for an inspiration. Does that mean like Michael Myers is going to be like the older? Oh my god, dude, this is
They're going to start.
If My Bodyguard is an inspiration, then Michael Myers is a inspiration in working with this young kid. Oh fuck!
It's just
shit.
looking worse
fuck
and worse.
This shit. Oh my god! That the fact that he said, because I was like, because it says like he is inspired by a teen comedy of the '80s, like untraditional. It's not a teen comedy; it's a drama. And if he had said like, oh, it's inspired by I don't know, Better Off Dead or something like that, or One Crazy Summer. Okay, cool. You know, there's some weird shit in this Halloween franchise to begin with, so fuck it, whatever. But My Bodyguard, that's like saying. I don't know, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is inspired by Barry Lyndon or Lolita or some shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I it just seems so all over the place. I'm just not, and also now some of that probably comes from, I do know that the original story and screenplay for this movie apparently was totally changed, or a lot of it. There wasn't supposed to be a 4-year jump originally. And they added that in, and they changed a lot of stuff around the time Kills was coming out, or right before it came out, or they decided last minute, oh, let's change some things. I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of faith in this. I hope it's good. I do, but I'm not. It's not looking good.
That's a best case scenario.
In my opinion, it's not looking good. But I mean, we're gonna find out soon. Because this thing's coming out at the end of this month, right? 28th or something like that of September.
October 13th, yeah.
Yeah, on Peacock. Is it October?
It's on the cock. Yeah, it's gonna be on. It's like October 13th or 14th.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be on the cock.
But, yeah, it's coming to the cock. Michael's on that cock. And mid next month, a little bit, right at a month from now. So we'll find out then. We will both, I'm sure, have reviews of it, and we may even, I'm sure we'll talk about it here at some point as well. But so look forward to that. Let us know in the comments below if you're a Halloween fan, which you probably are, and what you thought about Kills, and also what you think about Ends. Do you think it's going to be good? Does evil die tonight? I hope so. Just
Evil
let us know in the
bodyguards
comments below what
tonight.
you guys think.